So let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do in this module. So each of the modules is split down into 4 videos, and the reason for that is because you kind of have to send your brain in different ways to learn different aspects. So I found it was easier, A, to produce it that way, but B, I think that your learning will be easier that way. So the first lesson is always the core theory, and that's Mum's work. So in this one, we will be talking about the aura as a whole, but in subsequent videos, we'll be talking about a specific etheric body. So whether it be the mental body, the emotional body, but in this lesson, we'll talk about what is the aura? What's it made of? What can it do? What problems will we have? So that's video 1. Video 2 is where we learn to engage with the aura a little more intimately, and it's a practical lesson. So you will need your pendulum, and in this lesson I will teach you how to dowse, and just really how to set yes and no, how to read. Well, we won't spoil it too much. Lesson 2 is about dowsing. Lesson 3 in this video, this first lesson, is about olfaction. And that's because this is where I get excited as an aromatherapist, because another thing that aromatherapy has done has made it very, very targeted towards you must put an oil on your skin. Topical use, we call it. However, olfaction is such a powerful tool. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the science of olfaction and what it does to the body. Because all of the work that we will do through what we call luminescence, which is the next part, will be inhalation of essential oils, and you'll get used to choosing which essential oil you want to use yourself to do your work. But that inhalation is powerful, and so I want you to really understand why it's powerful. Essential oils, I always say, don't have side effects as such, not like medicines, but what they do have is many main effects. And so I want to get you really clicked in to thinking about the safety of an essential oil, thinking about the long-term effects of using olfaction as a therapy. So for example, we know that it balances hormones. We know that it increases neurotransmission, so it can really help to settle those emotional problems, those mental issues, as well as other stuff. So we'll get into that in video 3. And then video 4 is the luminescence practice itself. So luminescence is a made-up word because I liked essential oil and luminous garment, so luminescence. And we will be doing an inhalation with some lovely music, and I will talk you through a very basic meditation based on a truth by one of these mystics. So the first one today will be Teresa of Avila, who we've already talked about, and her interior castle. But from a practice point of view, we're also going to learn how to use essential oils to cleanse our aura, how to use essential oils to protect our aura. And then really by the end of lesson 1, you are up to speed with anything that you can learn on the internet. So from lesson 2, you'll already be ahead of pretty much anybody else on the internet. So that's how the module is structured: theory, dowsing, olfaction, luminescence practice. And so then if you're ready, let's begin.